active would you say that you're in the like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like you're the one throwing all the silverbacks or something like that? Like, what level of involvement do you think you are? 0 to 10.
In the breaking scene?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, dude. It's low. It's probably below 5.
Okay.
But I don't think that's a good thing. But I think it's just kind of how my life has put me. Because I'm like older at this point. I mean, when I was young, let's say 18, there wasn't really anybody my age now, 32, that was really still in the scene. Maybe like a few people, very few handful. Now that I'm this age, there's a lot more of us around. But I guess, and I don't know why that is, but I think maybe it comes from the whole community being a little more connected through social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I guess being used to that, and I guess being at the age where you got a lot of other stuff going on in your life, breaking or at least the breaking scene kind of takes a back seat to a lot of that stuff. Not that breaking is not a big part of my life, because I go and practice very religiously all the time, but I treat it more as like a therapy exercise and a way to stay in shape and a way to like really stretch my creative mind rather than train my skills to like be the best and battle everybody. And so I've always treated breaking as like this kind of mental exercise to kind of fix all the holes in my life in a way. I mean, there's obviously holes in everybody's life all over the place. And me as an engineer, someone who works in that kind of world, you stretch your brain completely differently than as a creative dancer. And so the holes that leaves in me, breaking always fills, and it obviously fills a lot more than that too. I mean, if my job was to break, I would need something to fill in the holes, which, academics, engineering, mathematics, stuff like that, nerdy type of stuff, that fills in those holes. And so I think it's a good marriage of activities.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I've always used breaking as kind of like a therapeutic exercise. And that's a lot of why I wanted to talk to you, because I think there's a lot of therapy in using creative endeavors to heal and maybe maintain your mental relationship, or I don't know, your health.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Yeah. What I noticed with breaking, I use it for some similar things you say. Some of mine is, and I love this word, I know you know it because I've been saying it all day, breaking grounds me. For anyone that breaks, that also refers to ground power, grounds me. Yeah. But in the sense where, tell me a few things you know about mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Yes.
Like I guess,
whatever you know.
Well, I guess what's your definition of mindfulness, I guess, that you're going for?
Yeah.
I can think of a couple things.
So let me hear yours. Like, one thing you know about mindfulness is?
I mean, probably the first thing that comes to mind would be, man, I'm trying to say it without saying mindfulness, is being aware of something. And yeah, I guess keeping it in the forefront of your brain.
Yeah. Yeah. Being aware of what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Many times I can imagine people being stuck in their minds, breaking in life where I gotta do this. Damn, I don't have this. Man, when I was younger, I used to could do this. Blah, blah, blah. Or later, I can't wait till I have this. And when I'm breaking, I don't have time for that because I have to be present, or else, what do we say when you used to practice at David? Hey, just don't die. like, hey, stick that or you'll probably die. Like, I know that was extreme of us to say it, but it made sense. And
it made you go for the gusto, though.
Yeah, it made you go for the gusto, and then it put me in a position where I had to be, if not 100%, like 90 is the high one 90th percentile. That's high, 80, 90 percentile.
Is it 85th?
85th.
I don't know. Yeah,
so something, whatever. So you got to stay in those higher
percentiles.
percentiles of awareness, and where awareness is in the body. Like in my practice, many people clients come in, and they're in their minds.
Yeah.
They're in their minds, they're thinking, overthinking. I gotta do this again. I have to do this. I'm not doing this. I want to be this. Well, when you're in your body, you can only be aware of how things taste. So if you eat shit when you crash your move, oh, you know what that tastes like. My wrists and shoulders feel a lot of pain. So being cognizant of, ooh, that hurts my wrist. Ooh, that hurts my shoulder. Let's not do that. Let's ease that. How can I do that more effectively? Music, that's sound right away. Like, I have to be present. Is there a beat there? Do I want to be offbeat? Like, you making all these choices. So we talked about hearing so far. We talked about our what do you call touch? Oh, touch. You gotta worry about touch, and then you worry about sight. That's your spatial awareness, right? When we're battling, who are battling? Who do we see? Where do I see my foot in relation to my chest, my everything? So that's three senses. I don't know how you can fit taste in, but maybe the taste of victory. I don't know. And then what's the last one? Let's see. We have sight,
smell,
and smell.
Smell victory.
Yeah,
or you smell them stank ass B-Boys.
Yeah, because you know when we stress, we do the stress sweat.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so maybe taste and smell aren't exactly in there, but yeah. What's therapeutic? What can be therapeutic about it is you have to be present. It takes you out of your mind. So that's the therapeutic part.
Actually, one thing I think this connects to this is it was something that Poe One told me was that the reason he likes the word B-boy is because you're letting your inner child come out to play. You're not a B-man, even if you're, I think how old is he? 40-something?
Yeah.
He's a man, but he's not a B-man. He's a B-boy because he's taking himself out of his adult responsibilities and saying, let my inner child come out to play.
Oh,
and that's
my gosh.
That's what kind of like helps him kind of patch up everything in his life, I think.
And
I think that's really interesting.
And it's about being novel, right? Like you find who find things novel? Kids.
Yeah,
oh my gosh. B-boys, B-girls. Oh, crap. That was amazing.
No,